unlike me, the lizard did not go to acting school, so it just did whatever it wanted.
At the end of the week, you will be an entirely different person.
What should Mike White be known for as a director?
He's singular. It's hard to describe. It's like trying to catch smoke when you're trying to explain him because he's so invested. I've never worked with a director that is like, he's into every moment and he loves it. You know, he sees the story unfolding. He wants to try new things. He's very aware he's not a Black woman. And so he just wants to collaborate. And so season 1, we went page by page and I pitched ideas and we, you know, hashed out the character and just added that sort of, you know, authenticity. And we did the same thing this time around. It's incredible to see someone operating in flow, if you know what I mean, of just like being able to follow their instinct and intuition. And it's like cool to be like, watch him work and take notes, you know?
He always like briefing us before we go on set, but he's more like just give us like a freedom to like, you know, explore things.
Yeah,
just
he actually,
this and that.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted it as authentic as possible. So like before we even did our first ever scene together, we had a meeting with him and he would go through the script and sort of ask us sort of, is this what a typical Thai couple would do? Would they hold hands or would they not? Would they do this or that? So he let us kind of really lead it in that way. And it was really nice. And he was never forceful on anything. He would always be like, is it all right we try this, try that? And it was just a really nice environment to it wasn't stressful at all.
He loved to try things and stuff like, you know, here and there. And we're like, we're willing to do it because we want this to come out like great.
I hope you enjoy Thailand.
We usually go to the Caribbean.
I love how Mike writes women. Yeah, I do. And I like his tone and I like his sense of humor and that mix of like pathos and drama and mystery. So I was into all of it. He's such a great writer in how he writes characters. So then there's a lot for the actor to fill. It's like a playwright in creating these types of characters. Then he's on Survivor and The Amazing Race. And so then the experience of it felt almost experimental. I don't know of any other director who has given actors in this ensemble a certain experience that was so hardcore. I mean, it changed our lives.
I'm excited to see what I do. I want to surprise myself.
His compassion for the actors, I think, right?
I think so too.
I mean, what would you...
And for just the material itself,
yeah.
I think. What he's really good at is like caring very deeply, but also not making it like such a big deal.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly
right. He keeps it super light for us. Like I never felt like pressured by him. Like he never made me feel like this is a big deal. Like he kept it very light and fun, but like he definitely cares a lot.
I love doing what I do. Like, don't come for me. Don't vote me off the island, please.
Would you want to travel with your character in real life?
Oh yeah. Me and Belinda would kick it. We would kick it. It would be like a low-key kind of like exploration. You know, she's not trying to go to the club. She just wants to be at a lounge chair, probably have a good cocktail, eat well, sleep well. Yeah, we'd get along.
I kind of like Mook.
Yeah.
I think I would, being best friends with her.
Yeah, I feel the same.
World.
Yeah, I feel like I could get along with Guy Talk.
I would definitely travel with Piper. I love her.
I'd travel with Piper.
Yeah, I love Piper. I mean, we'd have deep talks. Like, I'd love that.
She'd be honestly kind of a great person to travel.
Oh my god, thank you for saying that. I completely agree. And I would travel with Lachlan. Like,
I don't know if I would travel with Lachlan. I feel like it must be so exhausting having Lachlan around. He's like a puppy dog.
No, but he's so sweet.
What if this life is just a test to see if we can become better people?
No. What?
What was your favorite thing you got to do while you were traveling in Thailand?
Honestly, just hanging out with Sam and Patrick. Like, those were my boys. Thank God for that.
Thank God.
We did a lot of boat trips, massages on the beach.
Yeah.
You know, like we just hung out and had a great time.
I visited a temple and there's this giant Buddha and it was just so cool to see. And there are all these moments where seeing Black people travel is just like so edifying. And so being able to see other Black people in Thailand traveling and having the experience that Belinda is having was really cool. And at the temple where the big Buddha was, there was this cute couple, this Black couple, and they were taking pictures of each other. And it was very much like Instagram ready. And he was like the Instagram boyfriend who was like getting low. And I just remember watching them and smiling. And so, yeah, it was a pretty cool moment.
I feel really lucky to be here. I want to learn everything I can and bring the magic back to Maui.
These crazy massages on the beach with these middle-aged women, like, "Urgh." She gave me a really hard massage, and I'd be like, "You're going to kill me," and they just laugh, you know. But I would take a walk to dinner. This one dinner that I did called the Sunset Restaurant, and this cat came over who must have had, 29 lives, and I just got to like feed her like most of my fish, and I just have these pictures and I have this plate with just like this fish and all these bones, and this cat is so happy. And I fell in love with Thailand, and I got something in my soul. Like I really loved it. I felt like I needed to be there.
Hikes in Thailand in general. I go up to Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, up north of Thailand.
Chiang Mai.
Sorry, it's a good hook.
Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I love hiking anywhere, in Thailand. It's a beautiful country to explore.
So there's no hiking place in south of Thailand?
Yeah, I mean there are, but we didn't really. We mostly stayed in and around the hotel
beach.
And the beach. Yeah, it was just more that vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was your first meeting like, knowing you would be working a lot together?
It was the cast dinner.
Yeah.
So we got invited to the Four Seasons for this first cast dinner. We would meet all the other main characters and the producers and Mike White. She'd just flown in from Korea, so she arrived the last. So the anticipation for me was just like 2 beers after, I calmed down a little, and then she turned up, and I immediately, nice to meet you. And she was great. She broke the ice immediately with me. She's like, hey, let's get a drink and talk. And she would make the effort, like, Tayme, let's go and have lunch, let's go and have dinner, and then just get to know each other. And it was just, she made it really very smooth and a great experience. Yeah. After that, especially with the Thai dialogue, she helped me a lot, because the Thai producer would be like, okay, use the script as a guideline, but how would you say it in your normal language? So I do it, and they'll be like, that doesn't that's people are gonna be like, that's not how Thai people talk. And then she would kind of rephrase it for me and make it sort of, so it's natural for me to say, but also grammatically correct.
พี่แค่ไม่อยากทำร้ายใคร
พี่ต้องเข้มแข็งกว่านี้ดิถึงจะทำงานนี้ได้อะ
Belinda's reactions to seeing the lizards and the monkeys and all of that feels very relatable. How did you react to seeing them when you were on set?
I like to see nature, but at a distance. And they introduced me to the giant lizard before the scene, but unlike me, the lizard did not go to acting school, so it just did whatever it wanted. And there were moments where our camera guy, would come towards us, and he would hop up, and I'm like, you have to keep it cool, so I keep it cool. But it was, it played into the scene, which was really, really fun.
Don't stay falling on my head. Not today.
Sam, is your on-screen family more dysfunctional in White Lotus or the perfect couple?
Great
question. I mean, I think I have to say the White Lotus, because it is just ridiculous. But, well, I don't know. I don't know. That's a really tough...
Your perfect couple family
is pretty up. It's pretty screwed.
I don't buy it for a second, actually. All of you. You especially.
You gotta help me out. I really don't know. I think I might be split down the middle. I have no idea.
I think
they're both pretty screwed.
You know what? I'd love to see those two families interact.
Yeah, me
is what
too.
I would love to see. I'd
love
put
to
them in a
see
room.
who winds up having sex with who.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that would happen.
Go big or go home, right?
In a goddamn body bag.